Welcome to the Meeting Industry Journal. The great inventor Thomas Edison attributed his success to being exposed to many different ideas in many different and unrelated industries. I tell you about Thomas Edison because I'm going to challenge you to open your minds while viewing this workshop and carefully consider the information it contains, even though it may seem irrelevant and totally unrelated to the meeting industry. The truth is that this workshop contains many business principles that can help you do significantly better. The principle of the law of gravity works the same whether you drop a brick from the Eiffel Tower in Paris or the Trump Tower in New York. The real-life experiences of GE, Toys R Us, and the Ford Motor Company contained in this workshop, like gravity, will work for you and give all of us in the meeting industry a huge competitive advantage. I hope you can relax and continue to watch today's 7-minute workshop, but if you prefer to read, click on the link directly below the screen. As a result of this workshop, you and your organization will more fully appreciate the vast differences that the Internet has and will continue to make. Develop strategies to compete effectively for customers, employees, and all of the resources available in the new economy. Position yourself more comfortably in the 21st century, prepared for adventure and to prosper. Like the ancient asteroid that hit the Earth, destroying 97% of life on our planet millions of years ago, the World Wide Web will eventually wipe out 97% of all of the businesses on Earth and create everything anew. A recent study of 600 top-ranking executives conducted by Booz Allen and Hamilton and The Economist magazine revealed that 92% of the executives said that the Internet will reshape the world marketplace and continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Jack Welch, the much-admired past CEO of General Electric, declared that for all companies, the Internet must now occupy number 1, 2, 3, and 4 on every senior executive's list of priorities. Organizations must recognize that this isn't only relevant to consumer products companies, but that all businesses offering either products or services will need to take far better advantage of the Internet to serve their customers. In 1996, Toys R Us, with its $11 billion in sales and 1,400 stores, launched its first website. Remember, this is a company that was established in 1948. This initial website was simply an online brochure. Visitors couldn't buy anything. So what happened? By April of 1999, Toys R Us had lost the first round of e-commerce to eToys, a 3-year-old startup. Despite almost unlimited financial resources and its real-world retail experience, Toys R Us was at a disadvantage in cyberspace. The people at eToys knew the web better. They had more experience with online customers, and they weren't concerned about taking sales away from retail stores. Who were the real veterans here? The only hope for Toys R Us rested in its ability to take advantage of its intellectual capital, not in its cash capital. What Toys R Us was really up against was not a startup, but its own old world mindset. Mindset in the shopping center environment where Toys R Us had the largest presence. Mindset in retail where Toys R Us management had all of the power. Mindset Toys R Us missed that on the Internet, the customer has all the power. Before 2000, companies pushed products through channels to waiting customers. Now all customers pull products and services through the channel, and they do it on demand. By 2010, most buyers will be connected, completing the customer-led revolution in business. All organizations throughout the world will have to change to prepare for the new world of e-customers, both externally and internally. Externally, you'll have to take the customer's view of your website. Unfortunately, to this point, most of us don't offer what customers really want. Internally, you'll have to organize your company completely around the customer and let them lead the way. Customer-led companies have conversations with their customers about what they want, and they give their customers a means of talking to each other. Customers trust each other a lot more than they trust the company. Unfortunately, most automobile manufacturers' websites still give visitors only the company's point of view while offering not much more than the same marketing material or brochures found at the dealer's showrooms. A customer-led approach would provide areas for various groups of customers to share their experience with each other online. People who are looking for new cars are much more likely to believe actual owners than company propaganda. A perceptive Ford executive once said, "If we're not customer-driven, our cars won't be either." Apparently, the Ford Motor Company did not listen to that executive. To be perfectly honest, there still aren't many customer-led companies in the world, so there's plenty of room for those of us who are willing to take a progressive stance to take the lead. By the year 2010, over 2 billion people will have gone online, and they will change the business landscape more than any group or event in history. Most companies make the common mistakes online that wind up driving their customers away. Is yours one of those organizations? What are you doing to turn your enterprise into a customer-led business? Thanks for viewing, and special thanks to Charlotte-based Episode 11 for filming and VBiz Mail for delivering this workshop to you. As an MPI member, I know firsthand about the challenges you face. Keep me in mind for any keynotes, workshops, consulting, or training programs you may need. Call 800-239-0058 and watch your email for the next workshop the third week of October.